Hello and welcome back to KNUSTON Farm. We are drilling soybeans in our final field before we put the oilseed radish in the set aside field. We are probably going to start up again on Don Diego. That had a no start sort of start earlier in the year, and it is now perfected. We've got version 1.6 out, and we are going to start growing carrots and onions on Don Diego. It will probably be our new live streaming map. As Marwell Manor enters its final harvest, before we do something different. We have got time. We've got Oakfield Farm coming out. Marwell Manor will make way for probably Don Diego. We've also got Meadow Grove coming out, which will go on the list, and Peterville should be out before too long. So see how things pan out. So yeah, we are going to get this soybean field done. This will maybe the last harvest on here, there may be one after it. We will see how things pan out on here. This is the last of the harvest, last of the planting on this field. As I say, we've got the oilseed radish, we've got some crops to sell, some fertiliser spreading to do and spraying and whatever as we get working up towards the harvest time. So this seed drill really has come into its own on this map. So now around we go. We are a little ways away from the train lines here, so it's a bit quieter, a bit more peaceful. We are at the back end of the yard. Yeah, this is get these soybeans in today. Next time you join us, we will be drilling the poplars. Which will, not poplars, oilseed radish, sorry. Can't grow poplars on here, nowhere to sell the wood chips or anything, so it has been a great series this. I've enjoyed playing on KNUSTON Farm, and it's not dead yet. Several episodes left on here yet. With doing the black and white series on Cobra Park Farm on FS17. This FS19's black and white series will shortly be coming to an end. Just to see how things go, but we will keep it going a little bit longer until such time as we get Meadow Grove and Oakfield out. As I say, Don Diego may well be our live streaming map. I've got to get it set up and ready to roll on Monday. See how that goes. Hopefully now the map is sorted and the computer also is sorted. Obviously it wasn't totally down to Don Diego map that we had to pack up before. My computer was a little bit iffy. It is an old computer. If you look on the live streams, you will see the computer specs and see just how old a computer it is, and I do like to run it on high settings. We are now getting low on seed and fertiliser, so we shall soon have to pop to the gateway, get ourselves backed in there and fill ourselves up. We'll get another round or two on here. Not sure how much exactly we've got left to go. A fair bit to go, so we will need again a full tractor. Although you try to do something a little different within these videos due to the nature of the game, it's farming, it's, yeah, once you start the drilling season, you're drilling and that is it. And I suppose we could in the next episode be selling off the crops what we've got in the dryer to get some money in. It is difficult to do something different each time. If you'll excuse me. Hello. The drill has switched itself off. I don't know why the drill switched itself off there, but you see this tractor got a lot of hours on it already. We've already done 12 hours on this tractor. I've got the new iDud mod in, that's why the top of the screen looks a bit darker now. Around the lettering to make it stand out more, and also to be able to hide it with left alt and I, which can turn off the HUD or turn it on. Once we get back to the bottom of the field again, we will go and fill it up. This is working nicely. We are getting ourselves sorted around here. Get all this drilling done. We have to watch how we turn in here now, because it is a bit of a weird angle to be working at with the tractor. We've got it sorted there, just a little reverse up and it brings it all into position. I did do the headlands first on this one, just to try something a little different. But, yeah, so we're already down to 14%. So we shall take this over to the yard at the end of here. May actually get another round out of this. We shall see. Application rate for soybeans doesn't seem as high as other crops. It seems to be getting pretty distant on each fill up. We will see once we get to the top end where we are with it. We are on 12 now. And we will also just tidy those bits up on the way back to the gateway to fill it up. Not sure we'll need a pull seeder next time. So we shall see going forward what we get. It is a fair bit left to do. We are down at the back of the farm as well. You are very close to the village. I mean, it's handy on a night time. We can walk across this field and up to the village pub, so we don't have to worry about drinking and driving. Tractor needs repairing as well, so as I said before, once we finish this soybean field we will get the tractor repaired. This field will quickly be finished drilled. Will be the last field that we harvest soybeans. That gets us to the end of that. This time again we're going to need to reverse up a little bit, I think. Although I think we probably got ourselves perfect that time. And 7% of our seed left, so it is 20 to 3 in the afternoon. And, let's just show you the alternate. No. That was wrong. That's it, we've got our seed back in. We are back in the same run as we was before, although we have missed a little bit there, but won't be noticed once all these soybeans are growing up. Should be able to get to the end of the field with no problem. Keep your fingers crossed. Really big farm in this. A lot of the equipment you need is going to be big. And yeah, it's It's great that we bought this big 9RT, because with a smaller tractor, with a smaller drill, would have been ages getting these crops in. We do own now a lot of land, due to the fact that we'll just drive through this piece here and just catch these bits on our way back to the yard. And now we shall get ourselves backed into the gateway, get on our Manitou and fill ourselves up with seed and fertiliser again. Okay, we shall leave that there. We'll do nicely, we're not too far into the crop, and here is our Manitou. So yeah, we got that field done, the big field 9. That's going to be a massive harvest. And then we go now. So drive our Manitou down to the seed drill. Here we are. And now we shall lift that up. And get this brought back into us. And back down we go again. We need a bag of fertiliser in there as well. And we'll have a check once we get back to see just how much Okay, so we'll take the fertiliser and also drop it in, and we shall check, see how much we've got. Hopefully we've got enough in to finish the field. But, you do see us getting filled up a time or two, so there we are, with the fertiliser going in now. There's one more fertiliser stage as well. We now ram back in. And we shall park this up close to the edge because we want to get the big John Deere through. So now hopefully we should have enough seed in here to 43%. Excuse me. So we should hopefully now have enough to get our field finished. I want to save some of that fertiliser for the next stage of fertilising. And now in here we've got to go. Right, now we've got to okay, come out again, start up our seed drill. And away we go again. So yeah, it is working pretty well, this, so can't go too late at night right down. We do sometimes when we're busy, but we try not to work this field too late at night if we can help it. Harvest time, then yeah, if you've got this field to do and it's been a bad autumn with the weather and you want to get everything in, and the combine will probably go past these houses at midnight. Excuse me. But yeah, everything on the farm is working pretty well at the moment, and now we've got some of our crop growing through. Hopefully we won't destroy too much of the crop as we go through. So a lot of the land now will be ready for fertilising, so you get the fertiliser spreader out and get it all ready. Hopefully now this isn't going to destroy any crop. It isn't, because it's just come through. It's fine, which is good. It would have been awful if we'd got it grown that much that it destroyed any crop that was already in the ground. So now we really are pushing to the boundaries, getting stuff in, because we need to get this done. We need to check on any weeds and everything going forward as we work towards harvest. Got to manage with the combine we've already got, because we just cannot afford to buy a new combine at the moment. As you know, if you watched previous videos, we've got a loan outstanding of 300 odd thousand, nearly £400,000. Hopefully when we get this harvest done, we shouldn't be too far off getting that cleared, or a big chunk of it cleared anyway. We are now on the last of the big full long rows that's in here. We've got a little bit there to do on the way back up, so some of this crop that's grown through will actually get destroyed on the way back up, just because we've got to get this breed back up. And around we go. Down we go. And now some of this will, as we say, some of this will be reseeded on our way back up just here. But we shall still get some more coming through. A lot of weeds in here. But once these weeds are grown again, we can spray the crop. And now this piece here we will not have to reseed, but this piece we will. There we go. So not much left to do now. So we are getting very close to finishing the field. Once we turn around, we will be done on the way back, so that will be great. We can fold up the seed drill, put the tractor and seed drill away. This is the only job this tractor does, is seeding a field, because we don't use cultivators on here, only the little, we will be using the little brony to get things sorted. Hiding behind the edge a little here, but we will soon pop out from behind the edge. Okay, so now got stuck a little there. So we will have a little piece just at this end, just to come back for. And, yeah, so it's going to be almost night time by the time we get this done. So one little piece left to get in. It is a shame that some of these soybeans have germinated and come through and have now been replaced by a new lot of soybeans, but we are now on our last bit of a breed up this end, and then we can fold up the seed drill, get it taken to the yard. So we should get it folded up, then we should drive it into the yard, and that goes up, and then they go. I like the way this folds up, really great little ease of turning. We're going to jump across here, head our way back down to the yard. So as I head to the yard, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, give it a share, drop us a comment if you're new to Summer Farm Estates and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification icon, get it set to show you when we do these videos, when we do our live streams. Until next time, this is Summer Farm Estates. Thank you for watching. Until the next time you join us, it's goodbye for now. Bye bye.